Good evening once again, folks, and hope you had a wonderful new year. Uh, we've gotten a lot of comments and a lot of questions once again, and thank you for, wow, making us feel like we're complete soundbar nerds. My wife put out a video earlier today about some discoveries that we made after quite a bit of research. So, with that in mind, we're going to start off exactly how we found everything out. We're going to start off with the Xbox integration to the soundbar. Now, once we discovered, like we had said in our previous video, of the whole update of the soundbar, the Xbox stayed on a Dolby surround, which was actually an upgrade from the PCM, which was what it was on. Now, we did the update, but we also did something else. Basically, I'm going to go ahead and show you the steps that we made, and we'll go from there. So, on the Xbox itself, we downloaded the Dolby app, and as you can see on the soundbar, it's saying Dolby Atmos. It might say Dolby Surround in a minute or two. Basically, when they ask you to buy for $11.99, that's basically for a headset, which I'm not gonna lie, I actually think that's kind of retarded. But you skip this. And what we did here was we actually set it up so that it would do the Dolby Atmos for home theater. And honestly, we immediately played Aquaman.
I'm sorry. This is an app that you downloaded to your Xbox?
Yes, we downloaded it from the Windows Store on the Xbox.
It's called Dolby.
Yeah, it's just called Dolby.
And it was free.
You get it on? Yes. That part, the headset part is not free. I don't understand that, but I guess that's more for gaming than for anything, obviously.
And thank you to the YouTuber that gave us the tip.
Yes, thank you to the YouTuber who is also a subscriber. I'd like to thank you. What is that person's name?
Well, there was a few that said that.
It's actually a few. Okay, but to the main one that quite frankly just kept coming back and forth.
Can't think of the name off the top of my head.
Very much appreciated. Quite frankly, very, very, very cool. We went ahead and did that. Now, we did it and it sounded fantastic, but we did something to actually, well, make it even better. So basically, there are 4 HDMI inputs on the back of the soundbar. The EARC or ARC HDMIs 1, 2, and 3. So what I did basically was relieve our Sony OLED of most of its duties. So basically now there's only 2 HDMI hookups on the back of the TV. One is just for our Nintendo Switch. But the other 3, I actually hooked up our NVIDIA, our Xbox, and our Roku. And honestly,
we hooked it up straight to the soundbar.
We hooked it straight up to the soundbar and the soundbar directly to the TV, obviously. I'm not gonna lie, it actually seems to have upgraded even the visual of it. You definitely hear so much clarity, like the soundbar. I personally cannot believe this thing's only $300. Honestly, for those of you that have gotten it and did this, where you hooked it straight to the soundbar and the soundbar to the TV, I pretty much know how you guys are feeling. This thing is miraculous. We ordered a PS5. It's coming. Quite frankly, I don't know. I know that there's a lot of things about it, the 4K, 120 hertz, but whatever, that's for another video. But honestly, the Xbox plays as if it were on steroids. The Nvidia actually got faster.
Even the TV.
Even the TV looks more crisp.
It upgraded.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was like, whoa, what is this? The soundbar, obviously, since it's Dolby Atmos and supports all those formats, I noticed that it went from 8-bit to 10-bit, which obviously for your color gamma, your RGBs and all that is amazing. I know that a lot of people might say from 8-bit to 10-bit, the color gamut and all that. Yeah, the TV did it automatically. We had it on 8-bit because, you know, there aren't many things out there that support 10 and 12. Well, evidently this soundbar does. It's the first time ever that I do any type of audio setup where the audio is actually the video receiver per se. And honestly, it has been nothing but miraculous. We have enjoyed it. We saw, like I said, Aquaman in 4K, and we just saw Home Alone, which my wife had ordered, in 4K as well. And I mean, just the differences in sound and the visual, I mean, wow, really, really, really cool. So I'm going to show you a little bit, and basically, as you can see, the Xbox, this is what it is. Like I said, it's just the app. You go to the Windows Store, you just type in Dolby, and it's actually free. Whatever you do, I mean, unless you're gonna do the headset thing, I mean, I just don't see the point to $11.99 for a headset app when the Dolby Atmos is free. So, quite frankly, I'm gonna show you a little bit, and I'm gonna show you on my wife's favorite movie because that is her man, Aquaman. And here we go. And as you can see on the soundbar, it displays Dolby Atmos from the Xbox. I'm actually going to look for the remote to turn up the volume a little bit.
You escort my betrothed to the royal box.
And as you can see on the right hand part of the screen, it is playing in complete 4K. It does switch to HDR, which that's what it's in right now, because that's the disc.
Let's go.
The sound on this is just perfect.
Now here we have a legend.
You even hear the lava falling. So very, very, very cool. I am completely in love with this soundbar.
I don't think it was too loud, but we'll see. For the video.
Okay, now, since we do have it switched, on your soundbar remote, you have the HDMI button, and that is basically now an HDMI switch for us. You know, 3 of them. Here we have the Roku. The Roku does indeed play exceptional. We don't have the one with the Dolby Vision and the Dolby Atmos, but the Dolby Surround is completely on. I updated it to 4K 60 Hertz HDR. So like things like the Disney app, Netflix and stuff like that, they're obviously going to play in HDR. It does play in Dolby Surround. It does not play in Dolby Atmos, but that's because we have the earlier version of it. Now the Nvidia, which is my favorite.
Yeah, we don't have that relationship. Like I said, you're too young to get into that.
Oh, actually, Mr. Mickey,
The Nvidia does play to perfection. I have a couple of movie apps that are actually, you know, underground, as they like to call them. We found some Dolby Atmos on that. Wonder Woman 1984 plays on it in Dolby Atmos. Obviously, for the purposes of this video, I'll go ahead and show one other thing in. I'll show Revenge of the Sith because evidently one of our viewers also saw Revenge of the Sith. And as you can see, 4K, Dolby Vision, Atmos. And
That's how you know if it'll play in Atmos. There,
and
it doesn't.
honestly, it is crisper.
It used to not say Atmos when it wasn't working on Atmos. It would just say Dolby or what else did it say?
Dolby Surround.
Dolby Surround.
Stop. Arthur, we need to be going up.
Hands up, Jedi.
R2, do you copy? R2, do you hear me? R2, we need to be going up, not down.
Hey, you.
Now, that's better.
So, anyways,
We did indeed notice that once we hooked up all of our boxes or what have you directly to the soundbar, it was already good going through the TV, but going through the soundbar, oh my goodness, I didn't think it could get any better. It actually did. Amazing. Obviously, we know that, you know, a TV, a higher end TV is going to be great, but yeah, I totally understand why people hook things straight up to a soundbar or their audio service, whatever. Wow.
So that was the main thing. The main news is that you should connect everything to the sound bar and then just have one HDMI cord to the TV.
Mhm.
So that's why it says HDMI 1 on the sound bar when you press Xbox or HDMI 2. Because
NVIDIA, HDMI 3, Roku, what have you, whatever you're. I'm to understand that the Apple TV has it pretty good itself. Now, basically, that's going to be it for this topic. We're going to go ahead and do another video, as promised, the differences between the Roku and the NVIDIA. Unfortunately, today, the Miami Dolphins were systematically eliminated from the playoffs.
oh,
And they had a horrible game up in Orchard Park in Buffalo. Wait till next year. Other than that, hope you guys have a great year. Hope you're all staying safe. God bless you all. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching these videos. I hope they're informative and whatnot. We do it for fun. But I'm a nerd. I love it and very cool. Thank you so much. God bless you all once again. Happy holidays. Stay positive and most importantly, test negative. Blessings.